What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It has been so long. I think it's been 3 months, a little over 3 months since I posted that last video about changing the door handle on our door, the code number punch pad, keypad. So yeah, as you can tell by the thumbnail or the title of this video or from behind me, we're finally tearing down the Platinum F250. So you're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned. We're gonna kind of go over a little bit, show you guys a little sneak peek of the powder coat, our new lift kit that we have. We're just gonna kind of go over some of the stuff. So you're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned to the end of the video. First and foremost, I wanna thank you for clicking on the video. If you could, if you're new, subscribe. If you're returning, thanks for returning. Drop a like, comment what you guys wanna see. We got a lot of parts coming in. But as you can see, if you don't know, this is my 2015 Ford F250 6.7. We originally had a 12 to 14 adjustable coilover PMF lift with all PMF, weld-on axle trusses, with overlays, powder coated, illusion purple, everything color matched, tuxedo black like the truck. We ended up doing the axles color matched. Didn't feel like taking them apart and doing that whole jazz and everything. So what we've done is we are here in my dad's new building at our place where we work, our family business is out of. It is a 40 by 90 or 50 by 100. I don't remember. I think it's a 50 by 90. But so obviously if you see other stuff in the background, this is what I use when I work on stuff or possibly, you know, customer stuff. This is kind of where I work out of. But we got the truck up. So as you can already tell, we have the coilovers disconnected, sway bars. The only thing holding the front axle is the drag link, track bar, and the 4-link brackets. And as you saw from that small clip in the front, we have removed our traction bars already. If you can't tell, they're missing, but we already removed them. And we have, we took the rear tires off and we put it on jack stands because we will be disassembling. We've got new leaf springs, the whole lift, everything, the whole 9 yards, the whole jazz. We are gonna be changing everything. So pretty much today is just like an overview of like getting into it, kind of just talking and going over what we're doing. If you're new here, you know, I had a 12 to 14 inch adjustable PMF coilover lift. It was on 28 by 16, KG1 forged on 40-inch Fury tires. This thing was a monster, it was a beast. I also had 3-inch shifted spacers on it. So I mean, it was stupid wide, stupid tall. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a kid. You know, my son is 2 now, so trying to get up and down in it, daily drive, you know, it's just not worth it. I know there's people that daily drive bigger trucks than mine, but being at almost 14 inches on 28s and, you know, 40s, trying to put them in there, put a car seat in there, you know, it just wasn't working and I wasn't using the truck as much, you know, and my girlfriend has her car, but we got tired of using her car and not really using the truck. So what we're gonna do, like I said, we're going down, I don't know if I mentioned this in video, we're actually doing another PMF lift. It's not gonna be fabricated. It's the regular tubular arms, rear traction bars with gussets, buckets again, but we were actually going to coil spring. I did Trevor's dual rated Icon springs, which are supposed to be a lot better and a lot smoother ride than the Ford factory springs. So we did that. We did 2.5 overstock on those, and then we did a, I believe, 2-inch leveling kit from Rough Country that's gonna go on the bottom. So we're actually gonna be at about 4.5, maybe 5 inches of lift in the front and 4 in the rear. So it's actually gonna sit nice. It's gonna have a little bit of lean, not that retarded, you know. Truck's gonna have a little bit of lean, not that crazy Carolina squat crap that you see, just a little tiny bit. But we're gonna do that. We've got some 24 by 14 KG1 forged wheels. Again, we're running KG1. Huge shout out to KG1, always hooking us up and taking care of us. Huge shout out to Trevor at PMF, taking care of us. I think he got me that lift in literally, I wanna say 2 weeks. So huge shout out to Trevor, always sponsoring. You know, this is the 3rd truck that we've done. I've got another lift kit from my dad's truck on his 2021 Platinum that we're gonna be doing. It's another, same lift as this, but only 8 inches. We're gonna be doing that. So this is the 3rd lift kit that we've got from Trevor. Now, we've also ordered parts in the past round, but this is the 3rd full lift kit, so shouts out to Trevor. Yeah, so like I said, we're pretty much just gonna be disassembling this thing, you know, and making it more daily, like drivable, and just, you know, being able to utilize it and use it, not just, you know, I got to the point where I got tired of driving it. The truck was big, everybody looks at it. You know, I like, not saying I didn't like the looks or the exposure, but it's just too big. It's too big, trying to put my son in it, trying to go on vacation. You can't park nowhere, can't go through a drive-through. So we're gonna be pretty much, you know, at a normal level, but we got a lot of parts, a lot of companies working with us. So yeah, I'm pretty much taking you guys along with the journey here if you want to see it. We haven't done a truck series build in I think 3 years now since we first done this, and now we're going to be doing it again. And every step of the way, I'm going to bring you guys, make a series on it, but I wanted to go ahead and introduce you guys to it, show you guys where the truck's been, how it's sitting, also what I've been up to. You know, just really been working a lot. You know, this year's been crazy with work. We've been so slammed, but just, you know, trying to stay consistent. I know every time I come back on here and I say, oh, I'm back, I'm being consistent, I'm actually trying to. I've also waited on lift kit to be here. Well, lift kit, like I said, took about 2 weeks. I waited on powder guy. Then I had some other issues with, you know, my lift after that, you know, I'm not gonna name any names, but someone messed up on and scratched the heck out of my lift. I had to have certain things re-powder coated because the powder coating was chipping off and all scratched. And, you know, if you pay good money, I'm not going to do that, you know, or use that. So I had to take stuff back. So I'm really excited too, because everybody always says, you never have a drive shaft, Bluetooth drive shaft. We'll finally also have our front drive shaft back in, which I don't really think that matters. None of these trucks go off road. So like when people, you see on like Truck Rice and everything, oh, you have no drive shaft. Oh, Bluetooth drive shaft. It's like, who really cares? Who gives a shit? Like, what does it matter? You know? So, but we'll have that. But yeah, we got some step covers getting made for our amp steps. It's also gonna match our new powder color because, you know, these steps I had them put on in 2016 or 2017, maybe 2016, 2017. I didn't want to have, I wanted to take them off having powder coated, but then you lose the roughness right there and then they get slick and I don't want to slide. So we're getting actually some seafoam mats that are made for boats that they also make for steps. So shout out to Decked Out Factory. You'll be seeing those soon. Shouts out to them for sponsoring the YouTube channel and the build. I will have a code down below if you want to check them out. They're another person jumping on for the sponsorship. So like I said, we're just really going to be getting this truck just, you know, back to what it is. I already have another set of axles that I think I mentioned last video. We just really sanded them down, sandblasted, painted them black, prepped them. This truck's not gonna be lifted, so I'm not gonna do the axles. There's no point in yanking all that if it's only 4.5, 5 inches. If I was doing bigger this time, I would have done it and pulled them apart, but we're not. We're gonna keep it simple. So we got everything again. We got the diff covers, sway bar, track bar bracket, everything. Everything's gonna be powdered but the axles. It's actually gonna come out pretty nice. Like I said, I got to get the axles here next, but I got the whole lift kit. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of just give you a walk around, show you, and then what we're gonna do is probably show you the lift kit that's sitting over there. I put the trailer hitch on so you can at least see that. The lift color is seafoam green. I think I told you guys that in the last video. It's seafoam green, and I think it's gonna look nice against the tuxedo black, a really kind of lightish. It's a bright color, but it's not like in your face like a yellow, a bright yellow or a red, but I think it matches up very nicely with the tuxedo black. So let's go ahead and do a walk around, kind of give you guys an idea of where we are, just instead of seeing it right here. And then I'm gonna show you the lift kit, and that'll probably end the video. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you guys see, you know, we got the coilover right here. It's disconnected. Only thing holding this on, sway bar is disconnected. Only thing holding it on is the drag link and the track bar with the 4-link bars. Those will be coming off. I'm probably just gonna undo these bolts right here, these two on the drag link and the track bar. Obviously I'm going to remove the 4-link bars, but we're just going to slide the axle out. I'm not going to take the tie rod bar off. Obviously sway bars coming out. We got our jack stands holding it on. Oh yeah, and on the new truck we got new rotors, new calipers. Everything's going to be new. This one's unhooked. We got to take the buckets out. And then as you can see on this one, you know, traction bars are off, but we got to disconnect shocks, disconnect the drive shaft. We won't have to have a drive shaft spacer anymore. I think it's a 2-inch spacer. Won't have to have that no more. We will unhook the leaf springs, U-bolts, axle will come down. And then here's actually our color right here. As you can see too, on the trailer hitch, we have 2 jack stands back there, and I have a jack currently holding underneath it. just there in case it was to fall. But this right here is our color, as you can see in kind of here. I'll take it outside, give you a little bit of a better look. This is our color outside. It's almost like a cross between a teal and like an aqua color. There's powder from before. Yeah, shouts out to my sandblast guy. Didn't even get all the powder out of there, but it's okay because this will sit like this and you won't see that for the trailer hitch accessory on the hitch. But yeah, this is the color. Let me see if I can get a better angle in the sun. That is the color right there. I think this is gonna go really nice up against the black. But let's go over here. As you can see, there's that. Like I was saying, we also got another sponsorship from Boost Auto. Shouts out to Josh at Boost Auto. He sent us some new running lights, or cab lights. They're obviously running lights, but cab lights. They are sequential breathing, so they do the startup feature like our headlights do, which this C-bar right here starts up and lights up and does a breathing effect. But when you turn, they're sequential switchbacks. So when you turn, they blink whichever way you turn, and then they go back to white. So when you do a turn signal and say you want to go right or left, they blink orange that way. But then when you're not, they're white. So that's pretty cool. Grill is being color matched again. It was scratched. It had some spots where it was chipping. Front bumper is getting repainted. We're gonna send our cow out and finally get this painted. I'm gonna have to sand it and smooth it. Our buddy Justin Hawksmith, that you guys have seen on the channel before, is gonna be doing that. We just got our taillights back from. These are the first ones that we kind of did, and as you can see, they kind of messed up. Not bad, but there it is on jack stands. That's kind of how she's gonna sit until I probably get to it next week. Today is Thursday. I'm probably not gonna do anything tomorrow, but that's the powder up against black. I think that's gonna look good. So now I'm gonna show you guys the lift kit. So as you guys can see right here, here's our lift kit. We've got our PMF traction bar mounts that go on the bottom of the block, our 4-link bars, new bucket, pitman arm, didn't worry about powder coating that. Our traction bars right there with gussets, dual icon springs, mounts, lower coil mount, coil spacer for our buckets. Went with Rough Country blocks. Got a really good deal on Rough Country, so we didn't do fabricated blocks. We did those. Soy bar. Don't yet know if I'm going to do a dual steering stabilizer because, you know, it's not that tall, and I've never really seen the difference in dual steering stabilizers. U-bolts, track bar bracket, and then we got faceplates. So shout out actually to Poppy's Garage. Poppy, Manny, he goes by Poppy on Instagram. Manny hooked us up with some faceplates, so shouts out to him. The only thing that's not in here is our brackets and our differential covers. So, and there's a reason for that. Our differential covers and sway bar end links are actually, not sway bar end links, our differential covers and our 4-link arm brackets are going to another buddy of mine that powders. My other powder guy's busy, and he, you know, kind of did some stuff that was sketch and didn't come out well. He's actually gonna take our diff covers that were already powdered and our 4-link brackets. They're already powdered seafoam green. He's gonna sand the eagles off and then powder coat those tuxedo black to match the truck. So it'll kind of have a little two-tone action. It'll stand out. Also, we have shouts out to Grill Tech and shouts out to Justin. We have, instead of a 10-inch tip like last time, a 8-inch overlay Grill Technologies exhaust tip. We did the tip tuxedo black and the overlay seafoam green. Some of that didn't come out the best either, so we're having another guy powder coat it. But yeah, so that stuff isn't there. And then the leaf springs are at my house. I haven't put them together yet. I just got the center pins for those from my local Napa. So we got some stuff that we're, you know, gonna be sitting here busy for a while putting some stuff together, but we're gonna be making some content for you guys. And then I almost forgot, I wanted to show you guys, we also have this bin over here where we got all of our shocks in there, all of our bolts. Let's see, tie rod ends. Let's see what else. Hind joints, crawler joints, all this stuff. We got it in the box. So this is sway bar end link mounts. We got everything in there that is going to be going on our lift as well. So all of our hardware is there, so it's not lost and, you know, can't find it or having to buy new hardware that I've had to do in the past before. So basically that's kind of going to end the video here. I'm going to link in the description all the companies that have hooked us up or, you know, sponsored us and given us a good deal on the build. Want to be a part of it. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys if you watched the video through. This is going to be a cool journey experience again, rebuilding this since when I first started my channel. This is pretty much, you know, what started my channel and what I built it off of. So we're going to see the rebuild of the Platinum F250 part 2, or series 2, I guess if you want to call it. We also have my dad's truck, like I mentioned, his 2021 Platinum that we're going to be doing here soon, and another PMF fully fabricated lift. So it's kind of cool. We're going to be seeing that. We got a lot of videos coming. I have some that I filmed that I didn't really edit, so I'm going to go back over the next couple days. I'm going to be on vacation, try to edit it, but a lot of good stuff coming. You know, if you made it this far, drop a comment, like, subscribe, you know, tell me what you want to see. But we got a lot coming, and I want to thank you guys for being along with this ride, and stay tuned. Like I said, I'll probably get another video out next week of tearing it fully down, laying everything out, and then we're just going to start pumping out some videos. So thank you as always, and I will see you in the next one.